Hey, 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 guess who's back? Yep, so we're at the Nintendo website and they have a section on the website about the Switch 2. Well, now they have going down here, they have a uh, news release about the Switch 2 to be released in 2025. Let's read more about this one. Obviously, the link at the top there directs us to the trailer that we just watched. Just about yesterday. They just shadow dropped it on the 16th of this month. Wow. Anyways, Nintendo Switch 2 to be released in 2025. The successor first look trailer introduces the Nintendo Switch 2. The successor to the Nintendo Switch system releasing in 2025. Today, Nintendo offered the first look at Nintendo Switch 2 in the video introducing the hardware. And we can watch the trailer right here, obviously. It plays Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games, as well as both physical and digital Nintendo Switch games. Certain Nintendo Switch games may not be fully supported on or fully compatible with Nintendo Switch 2. Details will be shared on the Nintendo website at a later date. For more details on the Switch 2, please tune in for the Nintendo Direct Nintendo Switch 2 at April 2nd, 2025. Nintendo will also hold Nintendo Switch 2 experience events where consumers can go on hand with Nintendo Switch 2 in cities around the world. So obviously, for around my area, it's down in Los Angeles. That's on April 11th to the 13th of 2025. So directly after all those, direct after the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct on April 2nd. The Nintendo accounts necessary, blah blah blah. But yeah, so we got a hands-on first look at the Switch 2 via this trailer, which, if you excuse me. Obviously, here we're at the landing page for where we can watch the trailer, obviously. Now, we've already watched it in a separate video. It's also on the short. I'll just skip all this. And we're right into the landing page for the new Nintendo Switch 2 console. Now, we just already read the news article about that first off. Now we're on the actual site listing. Releasing in 2025, and there's the new console in and of itself with the new kickstand, such. I'm not sure if I can try and go full screen here. So that's how it snaps on, obviously. That's how the new Joy-Con snap on. It's like, so it's not like the little sliding thing. So it's like, it you can get what I mean. The larger and much longer kickstand too. I'm pretty sure that's a lot more stable than the original kickstand, obviously, which is thin, has a tendency to break. You can put it back on there fairly easily, but you know, this is the new Switch console as it looks like now. Now, obviously, what I didn't notice is that because I thought it's gonna have either only one USB-C ports, but after reviewing the trailer, rewatching it over and over again, and looking through various YouTube videos on people reviewing the trailer, this thing has two USB-C ports, one on the bottom and one on the top, which you can see right there. And that's how you unlock the Joy-Cons. I've heard these are locked on through magnets. Obviously, it's locked on through the help of magnets on the top and bottoms of the sides of the controllers. And the Joy-Cons have red and blue accents, obviously. And the sides of the console have colored accents too. And as for the red Joy-Con side, it has a little square thing right there. everyone's calling it the C button, but Nintendo hasn't really officially determined what the purpose of that button is. They might have just covered that up for the time being, but we'll see sooner or later once we get a reveal of the console, or when it comes out this year. Obviously, I thought it was coming out on. Initially, I thought in my first impressions video, which you can see on the channel now, I thought that this was going to be released this April. Well, no, that's just the direct thing. That's just when the direct for this console will happen. It'll probably come by later this year, maybe in the middle of the summer or fall. I'm likely suspecting. And here's the little part that I was gonna get through here. You can play Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games as well as Nintendo Switch 2. Close that out. You can play Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games as well as Nintendo Switch games on Nintendo Switch 2. So basically, the new Nintendo Switch 2 is definitely going to be backwards compatible with Nintendo Switch games, or original Nintendo Switch games, obviously. Which is kind of like fairly similar to what the 3DS line of handhelds did, because they had the original 3DS models, and then they had the new 3DS models. It's literally called new 3DS, obviously, for that revision, and it pretty much it's the same platform, and the new 3DS handheld has its own line of games tailored for that hardware too. So yeah, Nintendo Switch 2 plays both physical and digital Nintendo Switch games. Certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported on or fully compatible with the Switch 2. Details will be shared. Yeah, it's the same thing that I just mentioned earlier when reading on that news article self-posted by Nintendo, obviously. NSO members can continue using the service on the Switch 2. Interesting. I'd be interested to know on what the cards, the game cards for the Switch 2 look like. Does it going to have that little tab on the top left or right to prevent insertion into a Switch, original Switch system? Or if it's going to be through like if the system will know if it's a if it's a Switch, original Switch, or a Switch 2 game, obviously. If it's going to be using the same cartridge based physical form, obviously, as the original Switch games. But and there's the Nintendo Switch Direct that will air on April 2nd, 2025. Stay tuned for a closer look in the Nintendo Direct presentation on April 2nd, 2025. And that's what to learn more. And then they have Nintendo Switch 2 Experience, which, as far as from my area, is in Los Angeles in April 11th to the 13th. Experience Nintendo Switch 2 for yourself at a hands-on event. A free Nintendo account is required to register, which I actually do, but because of so many things happening at home, I'm not going to. So, and there's a little thing down here for the first look trailer that we can rewatch it obviously again, but yeah, that's everything that we had to know as far as the initial reveal trailer for the Nintendo Switch 2. Releasing in 2025. Yep. Anyways, that's everything that we had to know about the Switch 2, obviously, because I watched several of the videos about the initial reveal trailer on reviewing it. But yeah, and I also wanted to kind of like clarify on some of the points that I pointed out on my first initial impression of that trailer. Some things I'd like to correct out here, but yeah. Anyways, can't wait to look forward to that Nintendo Direct about the Switch 2, obviously, as well as a release this year. Can't wait to see when it comes. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. See you later.